Hey up YouTube, real quick intro, sorry, trying to get my angles right. Was colour, now not colour apparently, now the sun's come out so it's throwing the white balance out. Anyway, real short intro today because I'm hoping to get my hands on a plough. So I'm just going to do a time lapse, hopefully of me clearing all the crap now that the shed is pretty much finished. There's still stuff to do on it, but I'm going to worry about that sort of once the plot is fully tidied up and closed down. I need to concentrate more on outside now. So I'm going to time lapse, I'm going to have a tidy, I'm going to try and get my plastic up, and then hopefully I'll have enough time left to get it all turned over. One of the other allotment holders has brought down his big Willys plough, so I might get a chance to have a play with that. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Hey up YouTube, real quick sort of amendum to the last intro. You saw what we were talking about. We were talking about things such as, sorry, excuse me a moment. We were talking about things such as ploughing the earth. Now you will have seen in the time lapse, a lot of people say to me, oh, your soil looks really nice and things like that. That was a 6 horsepower plough with a single tine on it, as you'll have seen in the time lapse. It couldn't dig in. That's how hard my soil is. It couldn't dig in. I mean, you'll see sort of, and bear in mind, as you guys know, this soil has been covered for 4 months, so it's not been compacted, it's not been walked on, it's not been trod on, it's not been wet, it wasn't swampy. It's still actually quite dry, I can feel it underfoot, and the plough still couldn't dig in. So it looks like now, unfortunately, because I've uncovered it and it's going to get soaking wet and things like that, that now the you'll see that it basically it's going to have to wait now. The digging over is going to have to wait until early spring, as early as I can get a rotavator onto it. If I can get and use my own rotavator, I'll do it sooner, because I don't mind abusing my rotavator in heavy soil. Oh no!
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not going to struggle to get them in now.
Here we are.
Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I don't mind abusing my rotavator, but I won't abuse somebody else's. So if I can't get mine up and running, mine's seized at the moment, I'm going to strip it down. I might record it actually. If I can't get it up and running, I shall have to wait until spring. There's no chance with my back how it is at the moment about double digging. That's just not an option. But today we've come down. We're going to continue tidying up. I've managed to get everybody down here, so hopefully we'll be done within an hour or two. The girls are being very helpful. The girls are raking up some leaves for leaf mould, which is an excellent compost additive. So they're just raking up down here for me. Say hi.
Hello.
Rosa's in the greenhouse getting a bag. So I'll discuss leaf mould probably at home. I'll probably do an at-home vlog as an addition into this. So yeah, that's kind of what happened the other day. The plough didn't dig in, my back went, I was struggling to walk, so I had to kind of make a quick exit, which was unfortunate because I really wanted to help, because the plough did dig in on next door's plot, but I wasn't able to contribute. My back went big time and I had to get home before I couldn't even drive. So today is a continuation. We're going to try and get the plastic properly rolled up, folded up, whatever, and put away. Feed the chickens. I've got to change the battery on the solar power because there's not enough sunlight for running the power that I'm using, and take one home. I've got to take a load of seedlings home because there's just not enough light down here, so I'm going to have to take my seedlings and my light back home and set things up at home, which isn't ideal, but I've got no choice. But it's kind of a double-edged sword. That's kind of beneficial, because what I'll then be able to do is run you guys through the lighting system that I use. So yeah, I'm going to put the camera down, I'm going to get on, I'm going to set up the time lapse, record a bit of time lapse. It's alright to walk on, Rosa, it's not been rotavated yet. No, there's nothing meant to be under there. There is a few volunteer potatoes. So yeah, it's the discussion part over really. Let's do a quick time lapse, give you a bit of a break from my face and my dulcet tones. And I might get a quick shed tour into this. I'm hoping at the end of this video to start a new segment, sort of viewers grows and viewers plots. It's the wrong time of year really to start it, but you know, I'm trying to do a community here, and you know, the community is proud of what they do, so let's show them. Let's show your plots, let's show your grows, show me your giant veg, show me your beautiful allotments. I've already had a few absolute stunners sent through. Show me your best successes and your worst failures, and we'll try and get them into a video. Send me, if you've got a success story, tell me about it and we'll talk about it. By all means, send me a video clip, we'll get that into a video as well, and we'll try and do some discussion. It's Conversation Shed is always meant to be a community. It's not always been about one series or one channel or one program or one person. It's about everybody out there doing what they enjoy. So yes, I'm going to crack on. I'll see you in a bit. Okay guys, well, you should have seen, hopefully, over the last few minutes, sort of
Is it empty, Charlie?
Mrs. Spade to Fork and the young Spade to Forkers. All tidying up a bit. My saffron's finally up. I can identify it now, I'll show you. So that spindly little thing is saffron. Not this, like I originally thought it was. This is just grass that I want pulling out. But that spindly little plant down there is saffron. Also, don't know if I'm in frame here, I'm not turning the lens around. I'm starting to see my elephant garlic. That's finally starting to poke its head up. So we've got, I'll zoom in on this rather than bend down, that little green shoot right there, the start of the elephant garlic. And there's sort of 2 or 3 of them poking through over the 2 different beds. So, happy days. What else have we got? Not really got a great deal of anything else to show you. I don't know if any of the shallots are showing through yet. No, it doesn't look like it. But I expect them to be a couple of weeks behind the garlic. Chickens are back in bed, they're fed and watered. But yes, as soon as my back's better, we're going to be tidying up the polytunnel, because that's a bit of a mess at the moment. Hopefully starting to get some more wood chip going down in the already chipped areas, as well as extending those. Might all be jobs for summer really. But the next video is going to be based around these guys, the fruit trees. They're due their winter wash now, so I'm just waiting for a long enough dry spell, because you need the winter wash to sort of dry on a little bit. Ideally you'd wait until all the leaves have come, but this apple tree is hanging on to its leaves for dear life. The cherry tree's ready for it, all the rest pretty much ready for it. I also do my gooseberry bushes, my fruit bushes, my canes, things like that. Oh, I'll tell you what we can do, girls, before we go with the Sunday dinner. Do you want some fresh sprouts?
Yeah.
We'll take a cane of fresh sprouts as well then.
Do you want me to pick them up?
So,
Take the whole cane?
pick them off.
I'll go get a pot.
So yeah, we're going to do that, then we're going to go home. So I'll see you in a bit. Oh, just on a side note actually, before I sign off, we were talking about leaf mould. Here's what I do with mine. I don't think it's the right thing to do. I think they need to be open. I think it needs to be open to the elements. I'm going to discuss this when we get home. But leaf mould, This bin was full last year, and I mean full. And all you do basically is rake up your leaves, stick them in a bin, and let them rot down, and that stuff is like gold for soil improvement and seed planting. I'm not going to rattle on about it too much because I've just noticed, it's just come up on my phone, Tony from UK Here We Grow, I'll stick a link up here, I'll check with him first, has just done a video on leaf mould. So rather than me go on about it, he knows far more than I do. So rather than me go on about it, I'm going to link to his video. But it is something I severely recommend that you guys do. It's free. You know, you can go to your local park, rake them up. All I would say is don't take all the leaves from around the base of the tree, because at the end of the day those leaves are there to feed back into the tree. So I tend to leave on a medium to large tree, so sort of say these guys at the back of the allotment here, I leave a 6 to 10 foot ring of leaves around them, because of course, like I said, they're to go back in to feed the tree. And yeah, bag them up. I know Castle Hill Garden, I'll link to his in last week's video. He did a video on leaf mould, talked quite extensively about it. He did one last year, and all he does is he has a chicken wire bit, opens the elements and fills it up. So, you know, I think, to be honest, being open to the elements is better. So I'm probably going to leave the lid off mine for a month or two. Hopefully get some to use this year. So yeah, I'll link to those. I'll link at least to Tony's video, because I think that's come out this week and it's brilliant. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit.